With the historic win in Week 2 behind them, the Shanghai Dragons look to build their momentum in Week 3 with a tough challenge. The Chengdu Hunters struggled against Seoul and Florida and looked to bounce back. With Stage 1 playoff hopes still alive for both teams, this match could tell which Chinese team would slide in and which will be watching from the bench. On Busan, Luffy started strong against the Hunters, swiftly taking out Amung's hamster ball right out of the gate. The Dragons overall were able to keep Amung at bay in round 1, eliminating him the first 4 team fights. Having an excellent week 2, Ding looked to follow that up, laying down a clutch 2 elimination Diva Bomb to cap the point. Round 2 was closer, as Elsa really started to gain traction. He led the Hunters to push the Dragons starting in Fight 1, taking down Gamsu right away. DM wasn't going to let the Hunters take the point easily, as the Dragons took the next 2 fights to move the point to 70 to 51% in their favor. Elsa made moves once again, laying down a 2 elimination Diva Bomb as well, taking round 2. Round 3 was just as thrilling, as Chengdu took the first point on a late Young and Amung combo move. The fight was long enough for Shanghai to build ultimates, and they poured them into the second team fight. Graviton Surge, Shatter, EMP, Self-Destruct, and Rally all gave the Dragons the edge. Shanghai still had a Transcendence and a Sound Barrier left under their sleeve, and it worked to their advantage. Ding continued all-star caliber Sombra play as he combined Gamsu's Shatter with an EMP to sneak some eliminations and take Busan on a score of 2-1 in the favor of Shanghai. On Numbani, Chengdu came out with a vengeance and performed a throwback pharmacy strategy on the attack. Moving easily, Jinmu laid down rocket after rocket on the Dragons. After 3 successful rocket barrages on Chengdu attack, the Hunters even nano-boosted Jinmu after he was hacked by Ding. Fortunately, a Graviton and hack combo from Shanghai kept the Hunters off the point just before the final cap. Shanghai came out on offense and once again struggled out of the gate against Chengdu's non-traditional lineup. Running a Genji from Jinmu, the Hunters placed their focus on Luffy, slashing him in the first 2 team fights. Capping point A with the help of Gamsu and DM, the Dragons moved the payload smoothly. DM became the star of the map, even spawn camping the Hunters. Shanghai won the map on a final score of 3-2. At Volskaya, the defense was certainly not in the game plan for either team on this map. The Hunters were so quick on offense to cap both points that they set a record. With 6:33 left after Chengdu's attack, it went down as the fastest double cap in Overwatch League history. Jinmu continued to cause havoc on Shanghai with his rockets as he barrage wiped the entire team. Shanghai's attack was quick, but not as quick as Chengdu, and their overtime push proved to be just as effective. Every Dragon played a big part, laying down their heroic moments. Luffy and Ding combined to take down Amung, DM laid down a Graviton Surge to wipe the Hunters, and Koma's Sound Barrier kept the Dragons alive with 2:13 left in the bank for a second overtime. As Volskaya continued on, the Dragons were able to keep Chengdu's coordination off balance. Shanghai kept it cool, and Gamsu took part in 3 eliminations in a double overtime defense to keep the Hunters off point A. In a fantastically coordinated play, Youngjin whipped a hacked Amung off the edge to put a 5-6 fight in the Dragons' favor. Shanghai were able to capture the point and won the map on a score of 5-4. Although Dorado didn't decide the end result, it was essential for Shanghai to win in order to keep their MAC differential at a positive number. Shanghai continued to bring their GOATS composition, and Chengdu decided to have some fun. Placing Jinmu on Hanzo, Bacon Jack on Widowmaker, and Elsa on Tracer, the Dragons struggled against the excessive damage. Jinmu caught fire early, slicing 3 Dragon eliminations with his bow and arrow. Soon though, DM once again had enough of the Hunters. Switching to Widowmaker, he began his reign of clicking heads. The Dragons followed suit, switching over to a more dive-centered composition on their tanks. Shanghai took the hold easily, stopping the payload before it could reach point B. Shanghai was slow out of the gates once again against an awkward Chengdu lineup, and KYO gave his all to avoid a sweep. He placed his shots well as Hanzo, having 5 final blows within the first 2 team fights. It was short and sweet, however, as Shanghai rolled through with Ding gaining 3 eliminations off 2 Diva self-destructs. Shanghai took Dorado to complete the sweep on a score of 2-1. In conclusion, Shanghai is starting to find their footing now that they have integrated Gamsu into their lineup. Their GOAT's composition has looked nothing less than stellar. Zarya play is praised in this meta, and DM put himself in that conversation quietly. Over 50,000 hero damage, 81 high energy kills, and 36 final blows, the Dragons' momentum will be hard to stop if this high level of play continues. Their next test will be even tougher, as the Dallas Fuel have proven that they can hang with the best teams. If you love great Overwatch League content, then make sure to leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon. Now, from our house to yours, thanks for watching.